Someone recommended my YouTube channel to their followers saying, check out The One Janitor for some good advice from an older generation. But fuck it, I'm gonna go with it, because I've definitely learned a few things about life as I've gotten older. And there are tons of things that I wish I knew when I was young that I know now. And if I could pass on any one of those things to any of my young viewers, I would think that's a job well done. Now, I am not a parent, but I do remember being a teenager. And I do remember making a face like Sam all the time when dealing with my mom. And perhaps it was justified some of the time, but as I've gotten older, I have come to understand a little bit more where she was coming from. And I know I have a lot of subscribers who still live with their parents, so the point of this video is to sort of try to help you understand where your parents are coming from. Now, the first thing you have to realize is that your parents have been tasked with the almost unthinkable duty of being responsible for the life and well-being of another human. That's insane. I'm not even sure why people willingly do this. And there's no manual for being a parent. It's not like building a fucking bookshelf. I mean, I guess they're like self-help books, which I imagine vary in their usefulness, but there's just a lot of pressure and a lot of on-the-spot decisions have to be made. So it is useful to keep in mind that your parents aren't perfect and they will probably make a lot of mistakes. But you are certainly not perfect either. In fact, you will probably make many, many more mistakes. And that's just because your parents have been around a little bit longer than you. It's safe to assume that they know more about life than you do. Now, a lot of people, especially teenagers, think their parents are like super overprotective. My parents don't let me do anything. I have such an early curfew. Do people still have curfews? Like, I feel like nobody leaves their house anymore. My parents treat me like I'm a baby. Seriously though, you are a baby, dude. Like, just keeping it real. You are almost certainly not very well equipped to take care of yourself. Now, presumably one of your parents' goals is to keep you from dying. And they know that your judgment is not particularly honed yet. So they have to do what they can, and they know this because they were once teenagers with poor judgment. I was once a teenager with poor judgment. Everyone is, was, or will be a teenager with poor judgment in their life. Now, this could just be the old fart in me talking, but in general, I don't think your parents really owe you an explanation for anything because they kind of like birthed you and are currently keeping you alive. But I'm guessing that most of the time your parents give "because I said so" as an explanation for something, probably because you're being a brat. Just saying. And unless your parents have proven themselves to be particularly inept or just like completely wrong all the time, it's probably a safe bet to just give them the benefit of the doubt, because you certainly don't know any better. And that lack of experience makes it unlikely that you'll really understand the explanation, at least not now. Like, I don't play golf, but if a golfer told me to swing the golf club a certain way and I'm like, why do I have to swing it that way? And they say, because I said so. Okay, good enough for me, because you know more about this than I do. Now, don't get me wrong, chores are a pain in the ass. But guess what? So is everything else. You know why your parents make you do chores? Because life involves fucking work. And you need to understand that you cannot make it through life without getting off your ass. Yeah, sometimes you have to clean up even if you didn't make the mess. Sometimes you have to make your bed even though it's just gonna get messed up again the next day. But that's how life works, believe it or not, and you have to understand that. Because if you reach adulthood without understanding that, you're gonna be one of those spoiled brats that everybody hates. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but most of you young people would have no food, clothes, or shelter if it weren't for your parents. And you really can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't just be like, thanks for the free food and shelter that I really didn't earn, now leave me alone forever. At least until I need more food. No. And I'm not saying that everything parents say and do is correct and perfect. In fact, I'm pretty sure I said a minute ago that your parents will make lots of mistakes. And just like with anybody else, there are parents who are just bad people. But I think that most of them have your best interests in mind. What I am saying is I think you owe it to your parents to give them a break every now and then. And to give them the benefit of the doubt, because A, they know more stuff than you. I'm not trying to be condescending, it's just literally true. They just know more about life than you do. And B, they're the reason you're not dead. That's just me though. What should the next video be about? Drop a comment. I want to give a shout out to all of the new subscribers. How you doing? Please press the like button and subscribe if you like my hair. Holla. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to take this time out to tell you a little bit about Subbable, which is another way that you can support me in my online career and my videos. So basically it's a voluntary membership. Go to Subbable and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel through Subbable, but you can decide how much you want to subscribe for. And it could be any amount you want, even $0. And what you get for subscribing is an organized feed of all my videos, feed of my Twitter and my Tumblr. So it's just all there on one big page. Honestly, it's pretty convenient. I like to use it for people that I'm subscribed to. But if you do subscribe for more than $0, there are perks and stuff, like you can get a t-shirt, you can have a Skype call with me, things like that. You can go to the website to check it out. I have it set up to where I have a monthly goal, and if I reach that goal, you will be insured to have between like 4 and 8 quality videos every month. It's not a lot. I'm already like 50% there, so it's not a lot at all. I'm not asking for like thousands of dollars. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that. If you have any questions, please email me or contact me on social media or whatever. And there's a link, should be a link on the screen and one in the description. Thanks for everyone who supports me, and thanks for everybody who watched the video.